Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode here on the new Eriador server. Today we are here starting off in the spawn chunks. I'm not sure if you guys will recognize this place. This is where we started the server. We spawned exactly on this hill over here, and the reason why I'm over here is because I just died. I wanted to do my intro in front of the trees that we did in the previous episode, but guess what? A creeper came up to me whilst I was setting up my recording settings and blew me right up. So I thought, why not just start the episode here in the spawn chunks, because this is also where I've been working in the past 2 to 3 hours now. Me, Estepedi, Scalper Skid and the official Blaze have done a lot of work here in the spawn chunks, and what we've been doing is basically removing all the grass. And the reason we're doing this is just so we get rid of all the mobs spawning, all the pigs, cows, all those kind of mobs. And the reason why we don't want them to spawn is because once they're just built up in here, they start to produce a bit of lag, and also then we have less wildlife outside the spawn chunks. So that's why we've just been removing all the grass. As you guys can see, we've been using a hoe to till the grass, and then after a while it becomes into dirt, and it's been a really cool technique to get rid of the grass. And in the future, as you guys can see, we are going to make this whole place also spawn proof from these stupid little things, these spiders, with torches. As you guys can see, we've done a bit of torching over there. But yeah, this work over here that we've also been doing with removing the grass will also help us if we want to at some point in a much later stage of the game, or much later stage of the game, we may want to make a mob farm out at sea somewhere. And for that, when I say a mob farm, I mean a farm for cows and horses and all those kind of mobs. And for that, we need the whole spawn chunks to be rid of all the grass. So that's also why we've been doing this. So I think I'm gonna go head over to our new Eriador town now and try and collect those little items that I had on me when I died from that creeper. Hopefully they haven't despawned. They may have, but I don't think anyone's been in that area whilst I've been recording this little intro. But yeah, I'm gonna go head over back to town, and I also want to show you the 3 trees and the 1 tree that I completed in between episodes. So it's becoming night already, as you guys can see. I've pretty much just made it to this place just in time. Let's see. Oh yeah, here's all the stuff. Luckily it didn't all despawn, that's quite nice. But as you guys can see, I don't have that much stuff here at all. And that is because in the recent live streams of Estepedi, he live streams during the week normally, and I've been helping him out a bit here and there, and it's been really fun. But in one of the live streams I kept on dying, and I died about 3 times, and at the end of it I lost pretty much all the items I have, or the items I had on the server. I didn't have many, to be honest. I just had a bit of iron tools and stuff, but I really do think at some point we need to go caving again and get some proper gear, diamond gear. And that we even have a skelly farm now underneath Estepedi's and Scalper Skid's house, so we better use that and get some proper enchanted gear. But I don't think we're going to be doing that in today's episode. Today we're going to be trying to build a tree house over here, which I promised you guys in the previous episode. And as you guys can see, here is the 3rd tree, which I built off camera. And I think it looks really nice. But yeah, coming back to that gear, I think we're going to do that in an upcoming video, because I really need to get geared up and stop dying. It's really getting a bit frustrating. So here's another quick look at the 3rd tree that I built, because I don't think you guys saw the actual tree in the previous clip because it was so dark. It already became night now. I slept away the night. And as you guys can see, I think the tree turned out quite nice. Very similar to these 2, which I really like. However, it is a bit different. It's a bit shorter, and that is because it's on this hill. And if I would have made it taller, I think it would have stuck out a bit too much. It is still taller than these 2 because it is higher up, but the actual tree itself is shorter, and I think I like that a bit, kind of giving the trees a bit of a variation. And I really like how these 3 trees have turned out now. I really like it. Now we can start to build the tree house. Before we start work on the tree house, I want to quickly have a little chat with you guys. Those of you that follow me on Instagram or Twitter, or have just checked my channel recently, you guys may know that I have hit 500 subscribers recently. I think that is an amazing milestone. I'm really, really happy. That's basically half a thousand, isn't it? Half a K. I find that really awesome. yeah, thanks to all you guys watching this video. Thanks for subscribing, but especially I want to thank Esther Petty, who really helped me a lot to get over this last little bit to get to 500. He really helped me a lot, and also not only with this little bit now, he has really helped grow the channel in the past, and also just been an awesome guidance, I would say, to growing my channel. And I also want to thank all the new Eriador members for just being such awesome friends and also showing such awesome support for my channel, and it's really been a pleasure to play with all you guys. So some of you may be thinking now, what am I going to do for 500 subscribers? Because I've only done one milestone video in the past, and that was for 100 subscribers, because I really thought that was an awesome milestone. I decided to skip the 200, 300, 400 milestones just because I really wanted to wait for this big 500 subscribers. I really think that is a really big milestone, in my opinion at least. So for the 500 milestone, I'm going to do something a bit different, and I'm not going to be actually giving away what I'm going to be doing in this episode. I'm going to record a video and explaining everything about that in the future, but I can tell you guys that it's going to involve an event, and it's going to obviously involve you guys. So yeah, look forward to that. Just look forward to that. So I know it's been quite a bit of chitter chatter here at the beginning of this episode, but I just feel like I need to let you guys know of all the stuff that is happening. But now we can finally get into the building of today's episode, building this awesome tree house. And as you guys can see, I've already started the bit of a foundation here. This is basically the bottom template of the treehouse. This is how big it's going to be, so not too big. It's a 7x7, I think the walls are, and it's going to be pretty awesome. Not too big, as I said, and it's mainly just going to have one floor, maybe a little loft in a roof, but it's not going to be big at all. It's just going to be maybe a place. I'm not sure if I want to store my chests inside there, or if we want to make an additional place here in the little mountainside, maybe go underground to do a bit of a storage. But you guys could also let me know what you guys think, if you want me to do a storage inside the treehouse, or if you guys want me to do a storage inside the little hill, let me know. And I also feel like since we're not going to have much space inside the treehouse, we can do a whole bunch of other things in and around this area. I was also thinking, like, for little areas, or for little maybe farms or whatever we have planned, we can go into this little mountain over here, into here, and maybe indent a little farm or whatever we have planned. I think that'll be a bit awesome, and also just like scatter a few random things around. I think it'll be cool not just to have one specific building, but lots of things going on around it as well. So now I'm going to get into the building of this a bit more. I want to just get the proper shape of it all together, and then maybe we can do a bit more building on camera. Before that, yeah, as I said, I want to do a bit more building of the shape, take up pillars, and just get the general shape. So look what I found over here, a little skeleton horse. I didn't find it here, of course. I found it when a lightning struck somewhere in and around the town. I don't remember. I think it was in the lake. I was in the middle of the lake. We had a huge thunderstorm here on the server. I think the first one that I've ever seen. But yeah, we had a huge thunderstorm, and all of a sudden these skeleton riders riding these skeleton horses spawned. And yeah, that's a new feature in 1.9 if you did not know. I think it's quite cool. These skeleton horses spawn, and the skeleton riders, I think, dismount them, and then it was quite hectic trying to fight them because they've got a helmet on, so they weren't burning in the day. But I did manage to kill a few of them and then get myself one of these skeleton horses. The rest are all in the center there, and we're going to distribute them, I think, to the rest of the members. But look at how many lives, or how many hearts, sorry, the skeleton horse has. It's absolutely crazy. 26 hearts. How insane is that? I find that super insane. And normally when they have so many hearts, they aren't even that fast. But this guy he's quite fast actually. Well, he's not very fast. It's not like the fastest horse, but he's pretty damn fast, and he works well. So I'm really excited to find a saddle for him and then be able to ride him. But now, as you guys can see, I've done quite a bit of progress here in the building actually. I did quite a bit. I already did the first wall here, and I really like how this is kind of shaping out here on the server. As I've said before, I've built this already off camera somewhere on a creative world. But yeah, I really like how we're using the acacia wood here and the stone walls to kind of just break up all the brown that we've got going on. And I really like how this is looking so far. Now I think it's time to do the other 3 walls. And I don't think I'm going to be building that on camera, just because I don't think it will be too interesting, because I've constantly got to be looking at a different screen to see how it looks, and I don't think it'll be that interesting to watch that. So I'm just going to go ahead, build the other 3 walls, and then I'll be back. All the 4 walls are pretty much complete now. Now I just need to add a few finishing touches, like the glass panes here in the windows. But as you guys can see, I quite like them. They're all a tad different. Every single wall's a bit different, and I kind of like that. I didn't want to make everything 100% symmetrical. So in this wall, we've got some shutters over here. I think that's what they're called. And we still need to put in the glass panes, which we can do right now because I've got them on me. And as you guys can see, the glass is clear. If you did not know, I use a clear glass texture pack on top of everything that I use, and the link of that is also in the description if you want to download it for yourself. I really like how it looks like, just the clear glass. I like it a lot. But anyways, as you guys can see here, we've got just still going with the theme of these walls and then the fences. We've got that on every single side, so keeping the style going, but they are a bit different on every single wall. Over here we've got a lot of trapdoors, which I really like, and it kind of also allows a bit of the outside to come into the building. And we've got a bit more detail over here with this little stump over here, which I quite like. And on the other side is different ones. Again, we've got 2 smaller windows which also need glass panes. There we go. And yeah, I really like how this has turned out. Now let's slowly get into the inside of the room. We still need to do the roof and all of that kind of stuff. We'll do that in a bit, but now we need to place down a few chests, 'cause that's what I've had planned. Now in the beginning I said we may do a bigger storage under the ground, and that will probably happen if we run out of space here in our little place. But for now I think we are just going to be have our items here in the treehouse, and this will be the first place where we're going to be storing our items. I quite like this, the 9 chests like this, and then later on we're going to put a ladder here going into the loft of the roof. And the roof is done now. I really like how this treehouse is really coming together now. Pretty much finished most of the exteriors of the actual house itself. I've got a few other plans for the exteriors, like some support beams, just holding it up, because I don't think these trees are holding it up 100%. I think I want some support beams just to make it look a bit more realistic. And also these I think I'm also going to attach these support beams over here to the trees over here, just so it makes everything look a bit more realistic. I always like doing that in Minecraft, making things look a bit more realistic rather than just having floating things here and there. But yeah, the roof looks quite nice, I think. Nothing too complicated, just a bit of detail here and there. Nothing too complicated though. And I also just decided to pop in a bit of dark oak wood to just kind of bring that darkness to it, and also break up the spruce wood. Now the inside, I'm not sure if I don't think we're going to be doing all the inside in today's episode, but here's a little room. You guys can tell me what you want me to do in this little room. I thought a bedroom I had initially in mind, so I may do that, but you guys, if you have any other thoughts, let me know. And here we just have the chests for now, which we may also change in the future, because if we do get too many items, we need to make a new storage system. So now I think I'm just going to start removing the scaffolding over here, which I used to give you guys a nice look on all the walls and the roof and stuff like that. I'm going to remove that because it wasn't permanent, and it was just temporary. But yeah, now I'm going to start work also on the support beams attaching to the trees, and also the support beams down below attaching to the bottom of the treehouse. The scaffolding is gone and the support beams are in place. I'm really happy how they look actually. I was quite happy with this little design. Looks like I missed a few little trapdoors over there. Let me just quickly place them. There we go, these 2. But I really like how I kind of came up with this little pillar design, I would say. Just the wood, then the wall again. So kind of keeping the theme from above, but still making it look quite nice in my opinion. We've got these stairs kind of holding a solid structure for the beams and the whole building above. And then we've also got these support beams going out into the trees like I showed you guys before. One over here, and then also just adding some trapdoors for detail. Now some of you guys may say that I'm using too many trapdoors, and you may be well right, to be honest. I'm using tons of trapdoors, and I'm not sure if it is too much. It could be too much, but I actually really like how these trapdoors look. And if you guys didn't know, the new trapdoors in 1.9 you don't have to place them against something. In 1.8 you always had to place them against something, and I find it really awesome that you can just kind of place them without having something next to it. Makes it a really nice block to use in buildings now, I find, at least. But yeah, now it's time to get work on the kind of what should I even say, like a little bridge. I want to build a little bridge lowering down to a little area, and the plan to get up to this treehouse is a slime block launcher. That's right guys. I want to use a slime block launcher, but that's too high to use a slime block launcher, so I just want to kind of lower it down with a bridge up till around about here, and then we'll have a slime block launcher over here. I hope you guys like that idea. I'm gonna get building with these with the little pathway now, going down to here, and then I'll be back. So the little bridge leading to the pillar over here is complete, and I really like how this turned out, going with a very similar style to the treehouse over there, using the oak wood logs, not the oak wood logs, sorry, the spruce wood logs with the trapdoors underneath them, and also just the spruce wood and the oak wood slabs. And I really like how this turned out. This kind of just lowers it down nicely for us to do a slime block launcher over here. And basically with the slime block launcher we need to get slime, and I don't have any slime. As you guys can see, I'm very poor as it is already, no iron armor whatsoever, so I need to go mining, but I've said that before, I've got no gear whatsoever. But yeah, I don't think we'll be able to do the slime block launcher in this episode because of that, and that's a bit of a shame, but we'll be able to do that in the next episode hopefully, if I get some slime. So guys, we have come to the end of the episode. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I pretty much managed to do almost everything that I planned, except for the slime block launcher, of course. But yeah, I'm very happy how it turned out, and I'm also running out of time for this video. I really need to get to start uploading it. But yeah, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I really enjoyed recording today's one. It went quite smoothly in comparison to the previous video, which really took a long time to record, should I just say. But yeah, this one went a bit more smoothly, and I really like how it turned out. I hope you guys also enjoyed it. But yeah, I think in the next episode, I don't think we're going to be working in the treehouse again, just because I want to switch it up a bit. Maybe do a different project, a project that someone else is managing, or maybe something else. We'll see in the next episode, so get excited for that already. But yeah, I don't think we'll be working in the treehouse, just because I think we've already done quite a lot of work here. Before I go, I just want to thank you guys so much again for the 500 subscribers that we reached a few days ago. Thank you guys so much for all the support in the past year. Thank you guys for all the likes, comments, and even views. I really appreciate it a lot. It's been really awesome, and yeah, I can't actually thank you guys enough, because your support has really been out of this world. That's the only way to really describe it. I hope you guys carry on enjoying the content that I create. Also make sure just to give me feedback, if you think something can be improved and you can see that, just let me know down in the comments. I always like to see where I can improve. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, feel free to leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you guys want to get updated about all the future videos. But thank you for watching, guys. Goodbye.